I used to hate scrolling through her stories. Every post looked like a postcard from a life I couldn't afford. First-class flights, spa weekends, champagne brunches with people who wore sunglasses indoors, and somehow, she always looked flawless, like her skin glowed from within, and her smile had never tasted anxiety. This was my best friend growing up, Nina. We used to share dollar fries and dream about escaping our boring lives. She was the one who cried with me when my dad left. She gave me her hoodie when I bombed my first speech in school, but somewhere along the way, Nina upgraded. She started hanging out with influencers, models, musicians. I'd message her sometimes simple stuff like "your dress is fire" or "this view is insane." She'd always heart react, never reply. I stopped reaching out after a while. The last straw. She posted a selfie on a yacht in Capri with the caption, "Sometimes, peace looks like not answering the phone." Meanwhile, I was answering for phones at a call center with a headset that smelled like someone else's stress. Fast forward 2 months, I was at a mental health conference for work, one of those employee wellness things. There was a panel on success, image, and the pressure to perform. The last speaker walked on stage, and my stomach flipped. It was Nina, but she looked different, not just older, not tired. Hollow, she didn't have her signature bounce in her walk. No camera-ready smile, just a hoodie, messy bun, and a blank stare. When she reached the mic, she took a deep breath, then said, "I used to post photos in private jets that never left the runway." Everyone laughed. She didn't. I'd rent designer clothes, tag brands I couldn't afford, and spend hours editing pictures of moments that were miserable in real life. One time, I posted a birthday brunch story. I was alone in a hotel bathroom, eating stale room service, crying on the floor. Silence. Then she looked up. "Some of you probably know me from Instagram. You've probably envied me." I swallowed hard. The truth is, I was posting those pictures while struggling with an eating disorder, panic attacks, and a deep fear that if I stopped pretending, I'd disappear. I felt like the room cracked in half. All those nights I cursed her perfect life, she was living in a prison made of filters. I waited after the panel. She was standing by herself, quietly sipping water. No entourage, no ring light, just Nina, my Nina. She saw me, and her face lit up. It came. We hugged like no time had passed. And then she whispered something I'll never forget. "I used to post so you'd see me, not them. You." I pulled back, confused. "Why?" She looked down. "Because I thought if you saw me winning, maybe you'd reach out. Maybe you'd remember who I used to be." My chest cracked open. "I did see you," I said. "I just didn't know what I was seeing." We sat in the hallway and talked for hours about the algorithm, the loneliness, the therapy, the nights she almost deleted it all. She told me the biggest twist of all, the yacht pic. I was hired to model for an engagement shoot. The couple broke up before it posted. I never even left the dock. That night I went back to my tiny apartment and unmuted her stories. They were different now. No filters, no captions, just Nina in a hoodie, eating cereal with messy hair and laughing at her own reflection. Because for the first time, she looked real. And so did I.